Yeah, so this is a consonant analysis of a very famous, um, how would you say, quotation or line from a play by Shakespeare, and it's Macbeth. I learned it at school, and it's a very interesting story. It's made more interesting by consonant analysis because this guy, he was really clued on, and it reminds me actually of Joanne Rowling. Actually, it's the same type of thing. Perhaps the reason why these people are so they're so successful and their stories are so arousing is because they actually immerse themselves in them, and you definitely get that when you actually analyse just the first line, which is "When shall we three meet again, in thunder, lightning, or in rain?" That's what I've analysed, and it brings out so much rich detail. And you don't get for the moment the sense that's actually anything of the actors, sorry, of the author's life in there. You don't get that for the moment. It's just purely the characters. It's literally like, you're hearing from the characters. So it's not derivative anyway. It's only derivative of real life. That he's conjured up these characters and he really has this idea in his head. It's like, wow. Because we hear about Shakespeare and he wrote plays and he was wonderful and he was marvelous. But when you look behind the scenes, the underlying message of what's going on, literally that's all you get. You just get the characters. You don't actually get anything of him at all. I mean, obviously it's all him, but you don't get anything, any artifacts of like what he was doing while he was writing, or because obviously as people we all go through our personal lives. We've got our work lives, but we've also got things going on in the background in and amongst that's life. And oftentimes the beauty of constant analysis is it brings out that detail. So if this person was thinking a particular thing or they were doing a particular thing, like even eating a sandwich, it will actually come out. So you don't get any of that. It's just pure, and it's really good stuff. And I suppose as well it makes sort of like sense of some of his rambling, because the style that he wrote in, sometimes it was a bit metaphorical, a bit sort of like ephemeral. It wasn't like concrete. You had to. It was like it was open to, or subject to interpretation. What exactly who's trying to say, as often is the case with these giants that write these masterpieces. However, when you do the analysis, it's clean and straightforward, and it does actually match the narrative, the on the face of it narrative. So anyway, I'll stop waffling now, and what I'll do is I'll just do basically a quick few lines with regards to this particular analysis. So basically, you've got these three chicks. Yeah, they're being paid, and they've got to take this nobleman out. Yeah. And the way they're going to do it is by stealth and stages. They cast a spell, it incites everybody against the victim or the target, which is Macbeth, obviously. And the only question is, right, because this is actually something that comes out in the analysis, they are actually being paid. It doesn't actually come out in the line, obviously, but they are actually being paid. And the question is, who? So there, right at the end, we're left with a cliffhanger left by Shakespeare himself. He never tells us who these witches are being paid by, or who they're really serving. That's the enigma. You could actually take, if it was Hollywood, yeah, they'd probably take it onto a sequel and call it Macbeth 2, and something so gross and bawdy as that, and hack at it, yeah, to make a few billion bucks. But yeah, we don't know. So anyway, what I'll do is I'll leave the analysis below in the description as usual. I will I'll put a link for the whiteboard that I'm actually referring to right now, so you have a copy. And yeah, remember to like, subscribe, and share. And yeah, consider this your history lesson. Until the next time we meet.